All right, let's slow this right down. If tantrums have been taking over your day, I want you to know straight away, you're not alone and you're not doing anything wrong. In this video, I'm going to connect everything for you so tantrums stop feeling random and start making sense. We'll start with what's happening inside the brain, because once you understand that, the behavior stops feeling personal. Then we'll look at how tantrums change by age, because what's normal at 1 looks very different at 5. And trust me, it's a big change. Of course, I'll walk you through exactly what to do in the moment, not a lecture, but instead, calm, practical steps. We'll also talk about how to reduce tantrums before they even start, by setting the day up in a way that protects their nervous system. And yes, we'll finish with public tantrums, the ones that every parent has gone through and tests our confidence. Because our goal isn't no tantrums. Our goal is shorter storms, safer storms, and faster recovery. Let's start with why tantrums happen. Because by understanding the why, we'll be better positioned to manage it. Let's start at the beginning. Toddlers are tiny humans with giant feelings and not enough brain power to handle them yet. Their brains are developing at super speed, but the emotional part grows much faster than the calm logical part. So when something small goes wrong, like blocks falling over, it feels huge to them. Emotions fire up instantly, but the thinking brain is still under construction. It's like having a sports car engine and bicycle brakes. That mismatch is why frustration builds so quickly. Their feelings shout louder than their skills can handle. And the part of the brain that controls impulses, well, that's still in beta mode. When they want something desperately and can't get it, their emotional wiring just overloads. Imagine having a big feeling balloon inside you with no idea how to let the air out slowly. That's a toddler. Add noise, toys, crowds, or too much stimulation, and that balloon gets even bigger. Their bodies show the overwhelm before they can explain it. Fast breathing, tears, little trembles. At that moment, emotions have fully taken over, and logic has temporarily left the chat. And public places make this even harder. Bright lights, noises, temptations everywhere. It's a perfect meltdown recipe. Tantrums can flip on in seconds because toddlers don't have a pause button yet. They go straight from fine to fireworks. During a full emotional storm, the thinking brain actually shuts down for a bit. This is biology, not bad behavior. This big emotional wave feels scary to them too. They're not giving you a hard time, they're the ones having a hard time. Even tiny frustrations, like stuck shoes or tricky zips, that feel overwhelming when you're learning everything at once. Impulse control is almost non-existent at this age. Their brain fires a feeling and their body reacts before thinking catches up. So the kicking, crying, rolling on the floor, those are all just ways their body tries to release that huge wave of emotion. And when you stay calm beside them, you show their brain what regulation looks like. You're the anchor in their storm. Finally, when the feeling storm passes, their brain resets. Calm returns. Connection returns. This is all completely normal. Now that you understand what's happening in the brain, the next relief is knowing what's actually normal. Because tantrums aren't one single process. No, sir. They change as the brain grows. Yup, just like Pokemon, they evolve. So if tantrums feel louder or different than before, that's often development, not worsening behavior. But once you know what fits each age, like after watching this video, it stops feeling so scary. I know you're still worrying. In fact, I went through the same thing with my toddler. Let's walk through the ages together, and hopefully that will make you feel better. Tantrums look different at every age because your child's brain changes fast. Let's walk through it. Around 1-year-old, emotions hit hard, but toddlers don't know why they're upset, so you'll often see quick crying, flopping backwards, or sudden wails with zero warning. Inside their brain, the emotional part is on full blast, while the thinking part is still. At 2 years old, feelings are bigger, louder, and they're also discovering the power of. This is the age of dramatic floor drops, sudden collapses, and full body performance. Their emotions overwhelm them faster than they can say a single word. It's not misbehavior. Your calm presence nearby is what slowly brings them back from that emotion. Around age 3, tantrums start to look different. There's more shouting, more mine, and 3-year-olds may still cry, but now they argue too. It's basically their thinking brain is trying to help, but emotions still win most. By age 4, tantrums shift again. They may push things away or stomp when frustrated. The feelings are still big, but the physical meltdowns become a little more controlled. Social situations make tantrums more complex at this age. Sharing is hard, and older kids often hold the feelings in longer. Then boom, it all erupts at once. At 5, tantrums become louder in words than in actions. You'll hear, "That's not fair." They may slam a door or storm away, and then instantly regret it. That's emotional maturity. Sometimes the meltdown at this age isn't loud. It's quiet crying, because their emotional engine is strong, and the thinking engine is trying to catch up. This is all complete. Every age brings a different flavor of big feelings. Not worse, not better. Connection after the tantrum is key at any age. A hug or calm presence and naming feelings helps older toddlers and preschoolers make sense of what. The good news is tantrums gradually fade as the brain develops. The tough phase, no matter the age or style of tantrum, remember this: your child is learning. Their brain is growing.
Great. So tantrums evolve like Digimon. Good to know. And I bet you're probably thinking, okay, but what do I do when it actually happens? Because when it's actually happening, in that moment, it's loud, emotional, and your own stress kicks in. Well, that's where the next chapter comes in handy. Having a plan is better than going in blazing. Trust me, I've tried. But it's suffice to say that your toddler's nervous system follows yours. They're like sponges. Watch the next chapter, you'll understand. It may not always work, but you will see a massive change in how tantrums feel in your life. Here we go.
When a tantrum starts, your first job isn't to fix it. It's simply to stay calm while their emotions explode. Take a slow breath and your child's nervous system copies yours. If you go calm, they will eventually follow. They're overwhelmed, but not naughty. Their body is louder than their words. So get low and stay close. When you drop down to their level, you feel safer to them instantly. Think of it like being their emotional umbrella. You can't stop the rain, but you can protect them through it. Keep your hands relaxed and your face soft. Your calm is the anchor they're looking for. Even if they can't hear your words right now, they can feel your calm like a lighthouse in the chaos. Offer closeness without forcing it. Some kids want space before they want comfort. For example, a simple hand on the back can do more than a speech. Touch regulates faster than talking. Their brain literally starts to settle when yours is steady. That's co-regulation in action. As this happens, look around. Make sure nothing nearby can hurt them. You're calm, but also safety smart. Let them move as long as they're safe. A meltdown is physical because that's how their body releases big feelings. When you see that first long, shaky breath, that's the moment their brain starts coming back online. And once they're calmer, name the feeling gently. Something like, "I can see you're frustrated." Keep it short and warm. Naming the emotion shrinks it. It helps your child understand what just happened inside them. And when they come to you, hold them softly. You're showing them that storms pass and you're still here. Their breathing will sync with yours. It's one of the fastest ways to help them regulate. Offer a drink of water, a soft toy, or a cuddle. All help the body settle fully after the cry. But the room will feel calmer again. Don't rush. Let the recovery be slow and gentle. Once they're calm, stay close for a moment. Connection is how the brain resets after overload. Your presence works as the medicine. Not lectures, not logic. Just you being steady. And remember, a meltdown doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means your child is learning with your help.
See, it's getting better already, isn't it? By placing a face on the monster, understanding the why and the how, things become simpler. In no time, you will start spotting patterns, little shifts in your habits that will quickly disarm the tantrums. But now you might be asking, what if we can prevent a tantrum altogether? Never need to disarm it because your child will never reach tantrum levels? That may be possible if we knew the know-how. Let's look at a few different steps in the next chapter, shall we?
The best way to prevent tantrums is to reduce surprises. Toddlers love routines more than most adults love coffee, which is why visual schedules work wonders. Pictures help their brain understand what's happening next without any guesswork. When you show them the plan, you're giving them an emotional GPS. Kids behave better when they know the route. And calm environments help calm brains. The more predictable the setting, the fewer emotional explosions you'll see. Because routine isn't just structure, it's comfort. Their brain loves knowing what's coming next. Transitions are where most tantrums begin, so always give a heads up before changing activities. If you've ever tried to stop a toddler mid-play with zero warning, you know it's like waking a bear mid-hibernation. Which is why helping them see the transition makes it feel fair, and fairness means fewer meltdowns. And if visuals don't work, then we go to door number 2, choices. Not unlimited freedom, just 2 simple options. When they get to choose, their brain lights up. It gives them power in a world where adults control almost everything. Even small choices like shoes or snacks reduce power struggles dramatically. Door numero 3 is countdowns. They also work beautifully. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. It prepares their brain for change. Think of it like shrinking the emotional balloon before it pops. Super effective. Also, never underestimate the magic of snacks. Hunger creates 90% of toddler chaos. A quick snack refuels the brain and prevents tiny emotional earthquakes. Same goes for naps. A tired toddler is basically a ticking emotional grenade. I know snacks and naps would work on me. So predictable nap routines help the whole day go smoother. Because rest resets everything. It's like rebooting an overheated system. Another big tool is emotion coaching. Teaching them names for feelings gives them power over them. When they point to frustrated or angry, that's emotional intelligence developing in real time. Naming the emotion literally strengthens brain pathways that help them calm down faster next time. And breathing together is like hitting the reset button on their nervous system. So try giving choices again during these transitions. Jackets, shoes, toys. Simple choices prevent big battles. Because the goal isn't a tantrum-free child. It's fewer storms and more tools. With small strategies, emotional life becomes a lot smoother.
Now that will help you reduce the number of tantrums. But even with great routines, tantrums still happen. And the hardest ones are often in public. I know, yep, every parent has gone through them at some point. Again, it's not a behavior issue. That's just their tiny little nervous system overloaded. And your job through all this is safety and calm, not appearances. Let's talk about public tantrums.
Public tantrums is every parent's nightmare. And no matter how organized or patient you are, it will happen. It usually starts small. They want something shiny, sugary, or colorful. Very colorful. And when you say no, it's like you just denied them the meaning of life. Emotion hits instantly. And suddenly you're in aisle 6, starring in a live performance called My Child Has Feelings. But guess what? Your calm voice matters more than the audience around you. Tune the world out and focus on your child. Yes, people look. Some curious, some sympathetic, a few confused. But none of them matter. Your child isn't trying to embarrass you. Their emotional brain has just gone into overdrive. So if it's safe, move to a quieter space. Less noise, fewer eyes, more calm. Sit down with them. They don't need fixing in that moment. They just need you present. Your calm is literally contagious. Their emotional storm will soften when yours stays steady. Restaurants are another hotspot. Toddlers in waiting times do not mix well, at all. If they drop the spoon or shout, stay neutral. No lectures, no panic, just calm leadership. Clear anything dangerous or breakable and keep talking gently. Safety first, dignity second. And if they lie down on the floor, don't force them up. Sit beside them. You look calm and they feel safe. The world around you might feel noisy and chaotic, but your child only needs your calm center. Airports add a full layer of overstimulation. Bright lights, noise, cues. Totally overwhelming. When a meltdown hits, crouch down, offer a hand, and speak softly. Connection beats correction. And if you need to, step out of the queue. It's not defeat. It's wisdom. A quiet corner is your best friend. It helps their nervous system reset. Their emotional brain calms first, then their thinking brain comes back online. That's when they can listen again. If all else fails, water or a snack can work wonders. Hungry or thirsty toddlers have zero emotional patience, just like me. Plus, a comfort toy gives them something safe to reconnect to while they're feeling sour. My daughter loves the literature ball. And once they're calmer, cuddle time resets everything. Your presence is the real solution. Ignore the crowd. The crowd isn't raising your child. You are. And you're doing an incredible job. When the storm passes, walk together. Let them feel proud of calming down. Celebrate the recovery. But remember, public tantrums don't define you as a parent. They're just part of the journey. You handled it with calm and care.
Take a breath. If you've watched this far, you now understand tantrums in a completely different way. You now know what's normal, what helps, and when to step in. And most importantly, you know that this is overload, not defiance. This means that repair matters much more than perfection, and that connection after the storm is what teaches safety. Tantrums fade as the brain develops. Keep in mind, whatever you're building now will last. And if something ever feels truly off, trust your instinct and speak to your GP. Otherwise, you're doing better than you think. See you in the next video.